Nah, I listen to R&B for sure. It ain't as much of it going on as how it was, but I listen to a lot of singles. I listen to I listen to a lot of old James Brown records.
Hell yeah.
I listen to a lot of Ashanti. I listen to Jasmine Sullivan, Whitney Houston. I listen to a lot of R&B, and I kind of listen to rock, but I ain't really found a rock artist, I should say, that I really like waiting on their shit to drop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
current rock artist.
yeah, current. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
I listen to old rock shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, I listen to like I like that song "Rockstar" by Nickelback. I mean, I don't really be do a whole catalog and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know when I hear certain music and I like it, I listen to it. You know what I mean? But
which I think is fine. I don't like people always act like because you listen to one song by a band or a rapper like that means I know, like you said, they whole catalog. Like,
nah,
I just like this song.
I just like that song. You know
but
I
mean? I do feel like if you like that song, then there probably is something in other elements they're gonna do that you should probably investigate. You know what I mean? So you shouldn't stay trapped in that one song. You know what I mean? But
it's like what they talking about in the song is what I like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's they're talking about basically doing whatever they gotta do to make it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I can understand where they're coming from. So I break down songs into layman terms so I can understand how is this song the way it is or why they made that song.
Right.
I try to understand it from an artist point of view.
Yeah.
Then I can understand it from a fan point of view. That's just how I work. You know what I mean?
That's actually one of my questions is how important is it to study?
It's very important.
It's very important. What you just said is perfect. Because, I mean, I tell people all the time that you can listen as a fan and you're just taking, like, the whole package. You know what I mean? You're not, like, constructively, like, breaking that shit down. How did he rhyme over these 4 bars, these 8 bars?
And when the breakdown come in the beat, then he switches flow up.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I listen to shit like that. And I like, because if I get a beat the right to, it's better for me. Because I can actually adjust the way I come on the beat to the way the beat is put together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I do that. Some people don't do that. They just rap. You know what I mean? But I'm actually listening to the breakdowns and the hi-hats, and I'm listening to all that to maybe I should change my voice at this part.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I should be a higher pitch or a lower pitch at this part. You know what I'm saying? Switch up the flow on this part. Like, I think about all that when I start writing. You know what I'm saying? It's if I got the beat, but if I don't, then I'm basically writing like some jail rhymes or some shit.
Right, just in your head and shit. Yeah. Which I've done that too.
Yeah.
The first couple songs that I consider I actually wrote, not shit when I was a kid, because my first song I wrote, I was like 4 in the bathtub writing about shampoo and shit. You know what I mean? So like, but like my first one, when I sat in my room and I wrote this without any music around me, but I could hear it all. And I took it to a friend of mine who was a really good piano player. And over 2 days, we just kind of flushed all that shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you don't need the beat with you. You can ride that shit out and then just form whatever you wrote to the beat. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like just kind of tailor it.
I've actually written songs where I was not even, it was like, I listened to a verse, like whoever was before me on the verse, and I tailored my rhymes to what they were saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's more like, not like I'm copying and pasting them. What I'm saying is I'm like making sure I'm staying on the topic. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. Cohesiveness between everybody.
Yeah, and just making a better record. Because if I'm going off of what he's saying, then it's basically flowing right into what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier to listen to. So I put together, you know what I'm saying, songs like that. Like, just if I go in the studio and they already got their tracks done, they put their verses down, I want to hear it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So not in a way of competition, but in a way of just making sure
what we talking about.
We on the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
that's why I wanted to do
songs
when we worked together, right? That's why I didn't want everybody to write at home. I wanted everybody to come in and like together. We gonna get on the same fucking vibe. We gonna listen to this shit. I know your verse is XYZ. I know his verse go like this. I know I'm coming after his verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it make a better record.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's just everybody working. They actually working together
at the same time.
At the same time. Besides just you do this verse today, you do your verse over there.
Yeah.
Working together in the same studio is a vibe.
Yep.
Most people, you know, when you get bigger, I guess busy or whatever, you don't got the time to do that. But if I can hear the record, you know what I'm saying, with whatever they recorded.
Yeah, this is what we got. We need to do a verse.
Then I can still do that even though I'm not in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can still feel that vibe. That's once I catch that feeling, you know, get that emotion, I can catch that feeling of how they felt whenever they recorded that. Then I'll be like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this down real, and it make me 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I might be done with the verse just because I caught that vibe. I understand where we're going with this track. So
we all wrote pretty quickly that night. We had to do. You know what I mean? That's kind of like
we understood the assignment.
God damn it! Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I like to have people come around who understood what the assignment was. You know what I mean? Like we are here to do this. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna have a good time doing it.
Yeah.
But like I need people around me who can just like me as a guitarist or me as a musician, I can hear what you did and then just immediately pick up my shit and go, all right, what you need me to do? And then just do it. You know what I mean? So like I need people around me who can do that.
And when you do that, it makes it easier to make music and you can make more music.
Right.
Instead of just sitting in here, you probably did 3 songs that night? 2 or 3 songs? Shit, most people can't do 1 song.
Right.
In one night. I'd have been in the studio with people. Man, listen, I done left the motherfucker, come back. I done went to the club, come back, these motherfuckers still in there.
Still ain't got nothing done.
Still ain't on 6, 7 bars or some shit. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like,
we got
maybe writer's block or whatever it is. I ain't never had writer's block. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
I have had writer's block and I have figured out a way to undo it or to block it, whatever you want to call it, right? So like if I'm working on a song and because of the way my brain works, another idea starts to come bubbling up, right? I'm trying to stop that second idea because I'm trying to work on this first song that I was doing, right? But then that also makes it difficult to get the ideas for the first song to flow. So I go over in my recording software, I record that second idea, get it out, get it down, and then I go back to my first idea. So if I do have a block, quote unquote, give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna get this idea down, and then we're gonna get back to work. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not like a true writer's block where it's like months go by and you just can't, you know what I mean? But I also do understand if you're just not feeling the track, you're not feeling the vibe, then you're struggling to write, so just pick another track.
If you don't, I ain't even gonna do it. If I don't like the song, if I don't like the instrumental or whatever the beat, I'm just not gonna even. It's not for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit just ain't for me. You just gotta know what's your type of music. See, I'm fortunate enough that I got a large, repertoire. I can pretty much get on any type of beat. But it's just, and switch my flow up, switch my tone, whatever I need to do. But I gotta feel it.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it's a dance song, or if it's a party song, or it's a trap song, whatever, some shit I can relate to. I could just come off a memory. You know what I mean? Something that made me feel what I'm feeling in this song when I hear the beat. But if I don't feel it, I don't feel it. You know what I mean? I can't get down with that shit.
How long you been making?